Hello and welcome to the Unit 10, Topic 5 video. Before we get started, let's talk a little bit about what we mean when we say words like area and perimeter. So area refers to, if you're thinking about maybe a 2D shape. So let me just draw something here. So we got a shape, something like that. And when we talk about area, we're thinking about how much paint, for example, would we need to cover this shape, okay? Like the whole flat surface. So I'm taking this green paint and I want to know, this is the area. What's it going to take to cover over? So area is length times width. So if this is 7, this is 4, then I'm going to be doing 7 times 4, and so my area would be 28, for example. Capital B, which is something that you're going to see on your formula sheet, that refers to the area of the base. So we're still talking about area. It's still length times width, or 1/2 base times height, whatever shape we're talking about. We're still talking about area, but we're talking about the base of some 3D figure. So if you think about just this gray part, how much paint does it take to cover just the floor of that TP? Or maybe just this base. So it's still area, still talking about area. It's just but it's on a 3D figure, but we're just talking about the area. Okay? Still area, but on a 3D figure. Okay, so these are three-dimensional, they're not just flat, but we're just talking about one flat side of it. And perimeter is just where I add up all the sides. So length times length, length plus width, or 2 of these lengths plus 2 of these widths. And so for perimeter, I want you to think fencing, okay? Not the sport, but like, fences around your yard, or fences around a horse field or something like that. Fences around a baseball field. Think fencing. It's just around the edges. All right, so let's do a couple examples. All right, so we've got this rectangular pyramid whose base measures 5 feet by 3 feet. Okay, so I'm talking about the base. I'm not talking about, it's really kind of, it doesn't really matter what the shape is. I just care about the base, the floor here. And it says it's 3 feet by 5 feet. So this is 5 because it looks shorter to me, so I'm going to say it's 5. It doesn't matter. And that's 3. So the area is just length times width. In this case, it's going to be 5 times 3. And when I multiply that, I get 15. And the units were feet. And it's 2 dimensions, so feet squared. Okay? Perimeter of the base. Well, I'm thinking I want to put a nice fence up around this. Okay? I want to fence this in. Well, I need all 4 sides. So across from this 3 is another 3. Across from this 5 is another 5. So perimeter is, I'm just going to start somewhere and I'm just going to add up all 4 sides together. Okay? So I've got 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5. Okay? So that's 10 plus 3 plus 6, so 16 feet. So if this were like a real world problem, then I would need 16 feet of fencing to take it around this teepee or this pyramid. Okay. A triangular prism is shown. Okay. First thing, find the area of the base. So that is capital B. And actually, I really should call this capital B. It is area. So A is not incorrect. But just so that I keep in mind what I'm talking about when I say that capital B, because that's kind of a new letter. The area of the base, well, what's the base? So it's sitting down here, okay? This is where the base is. I don't care about any of the rest of this. I just care about length times width. 12 times 10. So I'm getting 120. Centimeters are my units squared. All right, perimeter, again, 12 plus 10. Okay, across from this 12 is going to be another 12 across. So these are rectangulars. So 12 plus 10 plus 12 plus 10. Okay, or you could have thought of it as 2 times the 12, 2 times the 10. It really doesn't matter. That's 20, and the 2 12s is 24, so 20 and 24 give me 44 centimeters. All right,